Bill Morneau proving he doesn't know much about the economy. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. Bill Morneau is our finance minister. Justin Trudeau put him in charge of that file, and as such, he is kind of in charge of the Canadian economy, of coming up with policies to help it grow, help grow the economy, help grow government revenue. It all goes around. It should work, right? Except at a speech in Niagara Falls before the Liberal Party of Canada's Ontario meeting, he actually said we're going to be getting rid of a lot of jobs and people just have to keep getting used to changing jobs. And some jobs will disappear, like truck driver and receptionist. Really? Here's one of his quotes. He said, "We also need to think about how do we train and retrain people as they move from job to job to job, because it's going to happen. We have to accept that." All right, I understand people moving from job to job to job. I actually probably could not list all the different jobs I've had over the years. I've had a very varied career. I've been in media longest, but I've also done public relations. I've done fundraising. I've run restaurants and cafes. I've worked in factories all over the place. If there's a crazy job out there, chances are I've done it at some point. But Bill Morneau thinks that this is going to be the future for everyone, not just people starting out and not just students. Now, we are past the point of most people having a job for 30 years at the same company and retiring. But when he says we're going to get rid of truck drivers and receptionists, I have to question him. Yes, I'm sure there are fewer receptionists than there used to be, but according to StatsCan, there's still 46,300 people that put that down as their occupation. And as for truck drivers, there's 227,000 truck drivers in this country. Think about this for a moment. What does he think we're going to use to move goods between warehouses and stores, between plants and other factories? We live in the just-in-time economy. We've got auto parts manufacturers like Linamar that make parts for all the automakers and then ship them out to those factories as they're needed, just-in-time delivery. Those trucks go across the border. This is one of the big issues with the border. We could turn around and start delivering more things by train between cities. Absolutely, that could happen. But then once they get, say, to Ottawa, how do you get the produce to the grocery store? How do you get the jeans to the clothing store? How do you move these things around? The answer is trucks. We're not going to be having self-moving trucks that are going to be navigating our downtowns anytime soon, making deliveries. It's not going to happen. It may have been an offhanded remark, but it does make me question Bill Morneau's ability to handle the economy or his understanding of the economy. It's important to remember that although he comes from Bay Street and used to run a great big firm, it was a firm built up by his daddy. We don't all have daddies that grow big companies for us so that we can take them over when we get older, but Morneau did. He's not someone that bootstrapped his way up to the top. He's someone that got it the old-fashioned way, handed to him. So when Bill Morneau says these sorts of things, it just makes me glad that he's got a team of economic advisors standing behind him. I'm not sure that I'm going to agree with all of them, but at least some of them are going to have better business sense and perhaps a better understanding of the economy than he's shown he has. Hey, if you like what you just saw, make sure you never miss a Rebel video again. Click subscribe for our YouTube channel or head on over to the Rebel.media and become a member. You'll be able to access premium content only members can get.